Hi folks, the Filipina Pea here, and welcome to another Rewind Tuesday. Today we're gonna go all the way back to when my channel was just a month old and check out the video called Dare the Pea. Every time I hit a subscriber milestone, I used to invite my viewers to give me dares and I'd perform them on camera. Of course, I got a lot of naughty suggestions too, but I just ignored those. Or did I? So from the time I started my channel, I decided I wasn't gonna follow what anyone else was doing because I really wanted to be known for having unique content. That's when I came up with the idea for Dare the Pea, because there was nothing else like it, and I thought it'd be a fun way to interact with viewers. The first milestone I hit was 1,000 subscribers, but before people could even submit their dares, I hit 2,000, which was absolutely amazing. The dares started pouring in, so I picked my favorite 3 and started filming. Hi folks, the Filipina Pea here, and aloha from the Philippines, or should I say, the Philippines! Because today, instead of doing my normal format, it's time for Dare the Pea. So sit back, chill out, and I'll try to complete the dares you left in my comment section. Are you ready? I'm not. Dare number 1 is from Tulan Fool, who wants me to chase down and catch that noisy rooster who's been making all the noise in the background of my videos. Challenge accepted, fool! I know exactly which little bugger it is. He lives right next door at my neighbor's house. Let's go pay him a visit. There he is, that noisy little bastard. Come here, you. Come here! No! You've been messing with my videos, making that noise. Come here! In my first few videos, people were saying they could hear a rooster in the background. Of course, it is the Philippines. So they dared me to catch him. This was actually my first out and about video. This is the first time I made one outdoors. Come here! Damn it! This particular rooster belonged to my next door neighbor, and it was always messing up my audio, so I was seriously considering a nice chicken dinner, if I could catch him. But they're slippery little boogers. Everyone wanted to know who was filming, and I don't think I ever said, but it was one of my roommates at that time. I was living with 2 other girls, and they were always happy to hold the camera for me. A lot of people thought it must have been a guy filming, because they kept shooting up close pictures of my butt, but it was just my roommate, and she was just trying to keep up and not get hit in the face with a branch. I gotcha! You didn't see it coming, huh? So, Mr. Crow's-a-lot, tell us what it's like to be responsible for wasting hundreds of hours of my time when I'm trying to record. Nothing? Now this next dare came from Darren Hayden, who wants me to show you how to cut up and prepare a coconut. Challenge accepted, Darren. Now I haven't done this in a while, so if I cut off my hand and I bleed to death, Mom, I really love you. Give all my stuff to my little brothers, and please don't look in the drawer by my bed. Please. Okay, that thing about telling my mom not to look in the drawer by my bed, I knew that if I said that, people would be bugging me to tell them what I was hiding in there, and it became a running gag for the next year. People just had to know what was in that drawer. So, of course, I never said. Maybe someday I'll tell. Here goes. Okay, well, some of you might be thinking that why is the coconut is color brown. Well, actually, I'm planning to use the cocoa meat for cooking or extract the coconut milk from this kind of coconut. Well, the green ones are actually good for coconut juice. So, okay, let's see if I still got it. Oh God, this machete is not that. Oh, it's not sharp. I made a huge mistake by borrowing my neighbor's machete without asking him to sharpen it first. So as I started chopping, I realized I had a problem. So that's done from that end. Now we have to take the husk so we get into the shell. Oops, don't want to cut my hand. Don't want to bleed to death. Oop. Go. Now we have to get the husk. I can normally buzz right through a coconut in about 10 seconds, especially if it's a green one. But this old brown one was making it look like I didn't know what I was doing. Oh well, I finally got it done, but you should see what I can do with a sharp machete. Yeah, the good thing about the green ones is, well, when you're trying to drink the water from it, you really don't have to remove the husk. But this time, I'm gonna use the cocoa milk for cooking dinner. So I choose the more matured coconut. Finally, there it is. So what we're going to do is going to split this in half, and traditionally we're going to use a coconut grater, and we have to get the cocoa meat and squeeze the milk out of the coconut. So let's see. Whoop. Whoa. Whoop. Whoop. Whoa. No, 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 no. Oh, there's juice. Whoa, no, 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 no. Let's see. Oopsies. That's sweet. There's vitamin P in here. Okay. Let's see. Yeah. Oh. Well, that's the cocoa meat that we're going to grate, and we're going to squeeze out the cocoa milk. The juice is sweet. Usually the ones in green ones are much better, and it's also high in electrolytes. Very good. Dare complete. And the final dare comes from Candy Balantad, who dared me to put a coin on the floor, pick it up with my bare feet, and drop the coin into a cup. Challenge accepted, Candy. Now, to make it fair, I never really practiced this before because I think I have an advantage to make it easier. Please don't laugh at my long monkey toes, but they should help me on this one. Okay, here's the coin. Let's see if we can do this. I was actually surprised at how hard this was to do, because Filipinos are known for using our feet to pick stuff up. And if you have really long toes like I do, it's almost like having another set of hands. I think it was just really hard because the tile was smooth and flat, and so was the peso.
What if I put it in front? Nope, it doesn't. Okay, how about this way? Ooh, hang on. Hang on. Oh no, let's flip it this way. Oh! It worked! It worked! Oh, wait, whoa, 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 whoa. Where's the cup? I can't see the cup. Okay, okay. There! Woohoo! Challenge complete! But it's a lot harder than I expected, even with my secret weapons. Well, that was a blast, folks. I'm glad we did this, and I'll be making Dare the Pea a regular segment for all subscriber milestones. And thanks to my friend Jelia for taking an entire day to film it for us. On the next video, I'll be returning to my usual thought-provoking content. Thanks for watching and stay tuned. Mom, that message was in case I bled to death, but I didn't, so why did you look in there? No, Mom. That's for massaging my sore neck. Oh, come on, Mom. Those are just leftover balloons from Gia's birthday party. Why did you look in there in the first place? So that was my first attempt at a Dare video. But when we get around to watching Dare the Pea 2, you're gonna see something that's literally death-defying. Well, that's it for another Rewind Tuesday. But I'll be back this Friday with something brand new that you've all been asking for. More interviews with Filipinas. Till then, folks. If you think about it, I'm kind of like Pocahontas, who bridged the gap between two very different cultures and tried to bring peace and understanding to both sides, while at the same time, dating a foreigner. All that I ask for my diplomatic efforts is that you give a thumbs up on this video, subscribe to my channel, and hit the notification bell. If you really want to be part of my tribe, check out my Patreon page for extra content and exclusive features. And while you're here, check out some of my other videos too. And no, you can't poke my Hontas.